Welcome to the Courage to Live podcast. My name is Josh Bitsko. I'm a retired police captain with 24 years of experience out of Las Vegas. Currently, I travel the country and I teach people about leadership, courage, and resilience. So, in today's podcast, we're going to talk about practice makes perfect. And the meaning behind this really is it is important not just that you're training your people if you're a leader or if you're a practitioner, that you're doing the training you need to do, but how you're doing the training. So when I was new in K9, there was a SWAT lieutenant. He ended up rising through the ranks, became an undersheriff, and he would always say, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And even then, he was focusing on not only that we're doing enough training, this was more from a tactical standpoint, but how are we doing the training? So there are so many different companies out there that do training for, police departments, first responders, training for businesses. Like when I was looking at different companies that did tabletop exercises like we offer, and there's tabletop exercises for cyber attacks for companies and different types of crises completely on the business side of things. And it really got me thinking is when you are selecting somebody to do this training for you, or you are choosing what training, where you're going to spend your training budget, or you personally, if you're going to spend your hard earned money to take a training class or get a certification, are you doing the proper research into the source of that training before you do it? Because how you train is important. The people that are conducting the training, there's really two things that matter is what is their experience that has helped build the curriculum that they are training you in? And what is their experience actually conducting training? Because you can have somebody that is amazing practitioner or an amazing tactician, but they don't have experience training adults, training people. In the training world of police, there are so many companies and trainers out there that they are great speakers and they are good instructors, but they don't have a lot of the necessary experience to deliver on what they're promising. And then there's on the flip side, the people are just excellent at what they do. They're excellent tacticians or, specifics into what they are teaching. They're just really good at the job itself, but they don't have the experience or the skill set in teaching adults. And that is a true skill set. I remember, in like 2004, I took instructor development and I had to learn how to teach. I ended up putting a class together. It didn't matter what we were teaching, but they were just grading and teaching us on how to deliver the material. My class was on how to install crown molding because I grew up doing woodworking with my grandfather, and it was a hobby of mine. And so I put together an entire class on how to make the cuts, how to make everything even, how to paint it, all the different parts of it. And this was all to prepare me to teach police officers on the police department. So I learned a lot from that class. And then I started teaching report writing. And, when I went to canine operations, defensive tactics, and everything that I could, share my experiences in, I then began teaching and really honing my craft. So my initial training, coupled with the experience of teaching people, really molded me into the instructor that I am today. But just knowing that you have to do the research into how you're training or where you're getting this training, because practice alone does not make perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. So remember that. Thank you for listening today. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with a friend, leave a review, subscribe, and I appreciate you spending some time with me today.